I kind of can't wait for Tuesday. I talked yesterday, I think it was, about the Schadenfreude, the shameful, shameful joy at shit that's going to go on that's not going to go very well for certain people, but I can't help it. I feel like Tuesday is going to be really, really awesome for a number of different reasons, and it's all over the place. After 24 hours of silence, we get a new totally deranged rant from Orange Mussolini. Now it's all Biden's fault. I don't give a shit. Autocorrect is working overtime. Ridiculous that Hillary Clinton and others walk around without a care in the world while President Trump is put through hell on earth. Democrats know they won't be able to beat our ideas at the ballot box in 2024, so this is their only hope. What a fucking moron you are. You get dumber every goddamn day. Every fucking tweet this loser tweets, my mind fractures into pieces because there are so many things wrong for so many different reasons. They should take her tweets and put it in some sort of a puzzle book for adults, because it's going to take you at least a half an hour at a time to disseminate everything. Hey, Ratchet. To disseminate everything wrong. We whipped your asses at the last ballot box. What happened to that red wave you were so proud of happening, which never happened? Hell on earth. Yeah, he should be scared. Actually, he was pretty quiet for a couple of days. He was pretty quiet for a couple of days. I guess you know he's scared. Thanks for admitting that to us. If they can come for Trump, they'll come for you. This type of stuff only occurs in third world authoritarian nations. They ain't coming for me, motherfucker, because I paid my taxes and follow the laws. You, on the other hand, my motherfucker, you gotta love Ron Perlman. I love Ron Perlman. Going over Reddit, mainly the anticipated arrest of Trump and then another batch of weirdos rioting and putting themselves on the line to defend Trump like anything is going to help him. And, all kinds of interesting goodies that people are waiting on with bated breath. Dear maggots, we're so sorry that your tribal warlord is getting arrested. We tried to warn you that Trump was a bit shit. Better luck with the next cult you join. MTG is hearing voices again. How many Fed assets are in place to turn protest against the political arrest of President Trump into violence? He gets arrested, it's going to be because all of the evidence is there. That's what the feds do. The feds are not the ones calling for violence. These people that vote for you are all over the goddamn web. These idiots are actually prepared to pull a January 6th part 2. And the Schadenfreude. Ooh, I'm chomping at the bit. I was telling people, not to be scared of anything because there's nothing to be scared of. But I just can't wait to see how many of these people go out there and, how many of them are going to be arrested this time and then cry and whine and make excuses after the fact why they shouldn't do years in prison. Angry? I'm just reading what's on Reddit. Those morons are discussing bringing guns to protest Trump's arrest. By showing up, they're going to make it violent. Meanwhile, there's a national run on popcorn. I've got my popcorn. I legit purchased a box of popcorn just for Tuesday. Trying to set the stage for more conspiracy and sow division. My favorite part is when some of their people get arrested, the rest of them will try to distance themselves by claiming that the ones who were arrested were all Antifa in disguise. Like, imagine the sense of betrayal when you throw your entire existence against this massive boogeyman you're afraid is going to take over the world, only for your comrades to turn on you and sell you out. Guys, I got arrested, publicly vilified, fired from my job. My wife left me and took the kids. My truck and house have been seized by the government. Even my dog hates me, and now you call me Antifa. I beat the shit out of a cop with a Blue Lives Matter flag and smeared feces on the wall right next to you. How could you do this to me? Anybody else read that shit in Dale's voice from King of the Hill? Protests have to be peaceful unless they're one of mine. Then we can kill anyone we want, and no one should be punished except so we can cry about being oppressed. That's how all these Trump worshipers are now. They want the violence. Absolute meltdown. Who the hell does she think she's kidding? Not even the Trumpers believe this. They know the axe is coming down. None. The answer is none, you three-toed sloth. She really is a three-toed sloth. I mean, as if you needed any other proof that, like, people with problems tend to have, like, mutations, like mutant shit wrong with them. That's her. She looks like some fucking evolutionary runoff reject type of creature. Her face is like that of a Neanderthal, and her feet look like they only have 3 toes. She is like a literal living sloth, or some kind of underdeveloped proto-sapien type of thing. I don't even know. Uh-oh. Band name, please. Black and white photo of Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Kanye, and Taint over here. Ooh, I love these. I love them, I love them. Ha ha ha! I should sort these by most popular. I want to see what the most popular men to boys. Yeah, that's good. Boys for Men. Were they ever men in the first place? Mental Boys. System of a Clown. Album name Toxicity. Donnie Douchebag and the Fuckwits. Ego featuring Token Black. The Daddy Didn't Love Me's. Sounds like one of those barbershop quartets. Don Petty and the Lawbreakers. That one's good. The Small Cocks. Small Cocks and the Wannabes. And Steak. In cells. like in jail cells. He's rereading Mein Kampf. The Skid Marks. That actually sounds like a good punk name. Those asshats don't deserve it. The He-Man Women Haters Club. The Misinformationists. New Kids on the Cell Block. Dipshit Riot, actually Dipshit Mode. The Deplorables, the Fascist Four, Cell Block West, Covfefe. I would name my band Covfefe. That was actually cool sounding. Wrong Direction, The Irrelevance, Assholes in Chains, Felonious Monk, Insane Clown Pussies, The Four Treasons, Oh What a Reich, Little Don and the Golden Showers, Limp Bitches, Flaccid Dick and the Droop Tones. None of them are cool enough to be in a band. The Gay Fish Quartet, the Goof Troop, Douche Canoes, the Four Douchebags of the Douchepocalypse. That's a little redundant. Well, okay, how about ask him, what country do you come from? Twat Waffles, the Unfuckables, NWA, narcissistic white assholes, Boys Forever, Douchey T and the Waker, the In-Celebrities, I like that one, the 1488, Tools on Parade, Alpha Fragility, Donnie and the Incels, Free Dumbs, Tiny Knob and the Wankers, Jailed by December, Whittle Dick's Big Ego, the Foreskins, oh my God, the Tools, Cringe Lords, Ego and the Maniacs, the Privileged, Ku Klux Crazy, Fraud and Consequences, Small Dick Energy, the Ford Jerk-Off Orchestra, Male Pattern Bald Eagles, the White Sheets, Sphincter and the Dingleberries, Euthanize Us, Cheeto and the Monkey Men. That's what somebody said. That's what they said. There are several of them that people said they look like they would make for a good punk band. So they're too stupid and unpopular, really, to deserve those names. The Cunty Conman Quartet, or the Fish Dicks, the Indictments, the Bent Overs, Dickless Donnie and the Micropeens, Diapers as an acronym, Donnie Kahn and the Molesters, Thank you, Reddit. Great entertainment. The Sound of Mucus, The Chode S'mores, Daft Tones, The Almighty Cockhole, Halfway Halfwits, Sellouts, Old Yeller Bone Spurs and the Yellow Stream, The Yellow Stream Experience. Give it a late 60s vibe. Massive Diarrhea, The Toxic Turds featuring Depends, School of Shart Rock, Backdoor Boys, Date Rape, Tech Thugs and No Harmony, Toe Dick and the Misogynies, The Declines. How about The Decliners? Lawsuit Rising, that's a cool one. Social Justice Nepotism Boys. Well, the shins is already taken, so the shits. Grab 'em by the pussies. Cootie and the Blowfish. Pieces of shit. SDS. Small Dick Society. Oh my God. I could go over these all goddamn day. It does look like a band photo. And it sucks because you look at it and they look like they would make a horrible fucking band. A writer for Wall Street Journal insinuated that Silicon Valley Bank failed due to its executive leadership team and board of directors who focused on diversity. Here's what the team looks like. Yep, about what I expected. Although, did we really have to look to know? Does anybody actually listen to right-wingers when they make accusations anymore? Please don't riot on Tuesday. I have a dentist appointment that day. Insults. Yeah, I saw something like that. I didn't bother really watching it. Must suck having a cult leader who is a lifelong criminal. You have to constantly defend criminal behavior because you belong to a cult and he's your leader and he's a criminal. That must suck. If they can come for Trump, they'll come for you. You know, again, like that excuse Rittenhouse used. If they can come after me, they can come after you. Oh, no. Everybody better take his side. Because if he goes down, then they're going to go after you next. Yeah. If you have sex with a porn star and then pay that porn star to stay quiet so you can win an election and reimburse yourself for the payment to the porn star and lie about the whole thing and throw your own attorney under the bus, letting him go to jail for it while you sit in the White House, then yes, they'll probably come for you too. The people who want to lock him up don't appreciate the backlash to arresting Trump that'll happen. Truly fascinating of you to distribute the benefit of your doubt when it's a different arrest and protest case. Of course, he bitched about how it was George Floyd's fault that he got murdered. And that's exactly what we're all waiting for. That's what we're all waiting for. They think we're supposed to be all scared of the backlash if they go after Dear Donnie Dumbfuck this Tuesday, nobody fears these people. Nobody. I want to see them riot. I want to see them make the biggest asses of themselves. I want to see them get their heads kicked in. I want to see them all get arrested. I want to see utter fucking chaos. Because these people aren't going to change a goddamn thing. And all those pundits and politicians that are trying to threaten us, saying we should be scared for the backlash, they're going to stay their asses at home, aren't they? They're not going to be there, are they? No, they're going to sit back and they're going to let dumb assholes do the dirty work for them. And all of these dumb assholes are going to get hurt or killed and most likely just mass arrested. And I can't fucking wait for it. These dudes today are too feminine. Yeah, I miss the 80s when men were guys. Ooh, Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg has just announced that the Manhattan DA will not tolerate any attempts to intimidate our office or threaten the rule of law in New York. This is obviously a warning to Trump, Marjorie Three Toes Green, and others who are telling other people to take America back and go scorched earth. Oh boy. Aw, Cookie Monster. This threat is deadly serious, folks. Ha ha ha. Donald Trump is a sociopath and a criminal. To let him near the nuclear codes again would be insane. Trump knows his cult followers. By calling for them to protest and take our nation back, he's implicitly urging them to riot in the streets. He already tried that once, remember? And what happened there? Growing increasingly desperate to save himself from the justice he knows is coming, he's hoping for a repeat of January 6th, but on a much larger scale. They all thought it would happen on a much larger scale on January 6th. These idiots actually think they're the majority of the country. And if they led the way like real patriots, everyone all across the nation would go up in arms and do the same thing that they were doing. They didn't. This threat is deadly serious. That's the thing. Like I said, I can hear all kinds of shit about what they're going to do on Tuesday. Doesn't scare me at all. I'm really not worried at all about anything. These people, you know, they're so stupid and they don't know how stupid they are. They're not going to accomplish absolutely anything. That's why I got my popcorn ready. I literally have popcorn ready because I can't wait to enjoy every moment of it. I mean, what is there to worry about from these idiots? Nothing, and I mean nothing, is going to be accomplished by them. And I'm an ACAB person as well, so I'm not really worried either way. Okay, whatever. Cultural icon. Ah, this idiot keeps posting this crypto Musk shit. Ew. Gross. I want to read more Donnie Dumbfuck shit. I want to see some interesting memes. God, I can't wait for Tuesday. Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer. Mar-a-Lago, Melanius. Some sad individual left this trash on my seat while I was gone. I hope he gets arrested and goes to jail. I'm sure he'll get arrested, but I don't think we're lucky enough for him to go to jail. Come on, do a civil war. We're the party of Lincoln. How about we remove the monuments that fought against Lincoln? It's tough trying to decide which candidate to pick when you identify as a Republican stuck in a minority's body. Hillary, stop playing with your food. The brainless, violent horde has arrived for their supreme leader. We're here to free Trump. Oh my God. Blah, blah, blah. See, nobody cares. No, you cannot speak to the manager. Hey, he looks kind of cool with that Karen cut. Ooh, you say you want a pardon? Can't help you there, Jack. Oh, it would be so awesome. So awesome if this actually fucking happened. I hope he does it. Just to further fuck with insane fucking righties like Plushful over here. You must be the same fuckwit that came by yesterday. Didn't I ban you, by the way? Cocaine bear. I'm sure the American people don't want to see a Trump prosecution. American people. That's going to be me.
I got, oh look, Greg Abbott, the little piss baby. Pence is such a spineless shitbag. Wants to live in this gray area where he can condemn January 6th, but doesn't believe he should face any consequences for it. Or do his duty to the country by testifying to everything he knows and help bring justice to the person who committed the crimes he supposedly condemns. And worse, he thinks American people can't see through it. I wish this would fit on a t-shirt. That's probably why flies land on him. Yep. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, he created this account 8 hours ago. If my channel ends up growing exponentially, solely due to the amount of really retarded fucking right-wingers that just can't help themselves by flocking to my channel, I could die happy. You legit keep making new accounts just to come back to my channel? That's fucking pathetic. Anyway, isn't that technically treason, or did they allow themselves to randomly declassify laws for themselves on a whim unchecked again? Penisless Pence. T-shirt, Pence, picture of him, he has no balls. I'd buy that for $1. Cowardly shitbag. Holy shit, those are real t-shirts. I'm also surprised he doesn't take it personally. After all, Trump and his followers wanted to hang him and kill his fucking family. You would think it's just another facet of his cowardice. Dude, they tried to kill you. If you were any more spineless. I was really hoping the image would be Ted Cruz working the Trump phones after he called his wife ugly and his father a serial killer. I hope Raphael never lives that down. Dan Quayle, Save Democracy. He's just scared. Simple as that. I would be. He enabled a toxic, murderous psychopath who holds grudges like no one else and has a bloodthirsty mob of vengeful morons on his speed dial. Speed dial? He doesn't want anything to do with the typical right-wing yokels in this country. He can't fucking stand the people who vote for him. The only sad thing about it is that these people are too fucking stupid to realize that. They're actually going to march to Mar-a-Lago on Tuesday, ready to take bullets for this idiot. Again, I'm going to be sitting here eating popcorn. Yuppers, whenever a conservative says American people, what they mean is people like me. They absolutely despise America and Americans. Any diversity of thought or action, which is simply not part of their tiny little box conservative ideal, infuriates them. Well, duh. When they say Americans blank, they're already putting limits on what they think it means to be an American. What they mean is, if you're not exactly like this, you aren't one of us, which means you're not a real American. That's exactly right. They consider nobody to the left of center to be an American. That's why they go after Democratic presidents, not as adversaries, but just as illegitimate. And we have a bingo. Hold your cards. Nice comments, but anyone with half a brain would already know all of this. It's just common sense at this point. And the orange tyrant was never heard from again, and everyone lived happily ever. It's a witch hunt. I did absolutely nothing wrong. Everything is fake news. I could see exactly this happening on Tuesday. And Tuesday's breakfast will be delicious. Motherfuckers out here saying freedom moat. Someday in March 2023. So cute. I want you to protest me being arrested for breaking the law. I'm going to protest Trump's arrest on Tuesday by getting arrested. Every single American waiting for Trump indictment. You know what? I don't even care about... there's plenty of time to worry about the whole court thing later on. I just can't wait for Tuesday. I can't wait to see the fucking shitstorm that occurs. These idiots are gonna think they're actually changing something, that they're doing something, and it's gonna be so pathetic. It's gonna be so exciting. I know I probably shouldn't be excited, but I'm gonna be excited. Okay, I will be right back in a few minutes. I'm taking a little break. Ugh, it is cold outside. Yep, that's what we're gonna see. Part 2. Protests, take our nation back. I am a little upset. All your really good protesters are already in jail, Donnie. Ha ha ha. Raise your hand if you're Republican and desperate to create a Biden crime family narrative. Now raise your hand if you cared about Ivanka's Chinese patents, Jared's Saudi billions, or the numerous foreign bank accounts Trump held during his presidency. Yeah, if they had the ability to feel shame, it might look like that in real life. So you're going to prison for dummies. Identify the fake martyr. FBI agents assigned to monitor all the right-wing extremist communication this weekend. Aw. Get Mulder and Scully on the case. Haha, look at the little Snoopy. Next week is gonna be wild. Trump has carefully chosen this location for his standoff with law enforcement. His standoff, he ain't gonna do shit. News. Donald Trump says he expects to be indicted, calls on supporters to protest and take back the nation in response. Normies worried about safety in our country. Me thinking about all the cool memes from this. I didn't lose. This is a witch hunt. What about Biden's laptop? Yeah. Ah. See you next Tuesday. And I would have gotten away with it too. Oh wait, I totally did get away with it. One man's story of sabotaging Carter's re-election. Damn. This is all part of God's plan to bring President Trump back. Jesus Christ, this woman is a psychotic. But you're not going to be there, Bridget, are you? You wouldn't be caught dead there on Tuesday, would you? I guess then why did God let Trump lose the 2020 election? Did he fix the election result? Also, this daft idea God is interested in the U.S. above all else. That he cares about which high school wins a football match on Friday night. Rabies, another one. So it's God's plan to re-elect a pussy-grabbing, failed businessman, 3 times married, twice impeached, teller of 30,000 plus lies, who lost a re-election fairly, tried to stage a coup to regain power, fat comb-over piece of human excrement. Of course it is. Funny how they can just claim that anything they want is God's plan, while simultaneously telling other people God works in mysterious ways. Last time I heard someone say God wants it this way, it blew up in their face. Bring him back to God, as in leaving the earth? Well, hey, if God says so. I never thought of that. If he tried anything, he might get his fat ass shot. Yes, if Trump is prosecuted, people will take to the streets. Been saving this one since last year. Trump's legacy is getting the Banksy treatment. Do you think any of his cultists have finally figured out that he actually doesn't give a shit about any of them at all? Curious to see which morons come out to protest Trump's arrest. Oh yeah, baby, tell me what you want. Talk to me like you're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna go protest Trump's arrest because he'll pay my legal fees. Oh my god. Funny watching Trumpers seething hard as fuck on 4chan, calling for a civil war to protect Trump, when Trump is just like, see image when his followers were being sent to prison on his behalf the first time. If you ever get out, be sure to vote for me in 2024. Yep. Reddit is just gonna be, the whole fucking web is just gonna be full of the most delicious memes. I came here to help, not get the shit beat out of me, says a member of the Proud Boys with blood on his face, ushered away from a drag queen story hour event in New York City as protesters chant, "Fuck the Proud Boys." This is how stupid these people are. They pulled this shit in good old New York, and they think they're gonna get away with it. Then they cry like babies when they get the shit beaten out of them. Man runs into former friend he ratted on. Stabs a guy over stealing shrimp. Delta flight attendant was punched on the plane from Miami. Welcome to the no-fly zone, you stupid twat. I somehow managed to get myself on the SSSS list once and have no fucking clue how. What? Okay, whatever you say, dude. EMT fights a cop who is tasing man with head injury.
Portsmouth Police Chief Robert Ware says he did not see anything in a video between a police officer and an EMT that upholds claims of improper use of force. Chief Ware said Thursday at a news conference there will be no action taken against the officer and that he believed he acted in a way, considering the circumstance, he thought was best. This comes after a video surfaced on social media of an officer putting his hands on an EMT in front of a crowd of people coming from bars. Ware said the situation started when medics were caring for a victim who was kicking medical personnel. Enjoy the video and watch until the end to hear additional commentary on this footage.
I ain't watching 8 minutes of this shit. Doorbell news. Oh, this is a classic. Mexican dad talking about his son as being bullied gets asked by white dad, why didn't you stay in Mexico?
I remember when I went to his bedroom to say goodnight and he was crying because of the abuse that he was enduring in this school system.
Then why did you stay in Mexico?
You need to leave. It's disgusting.
That's indicative of what these kids are experiencing. That's indicative of what our kids are experiencing. Comments like that. And that's, no, he's sharing a story right now, and that's indicative of what our kids are experiencing. So this is the
You leave.
This is a platform for discussion.
No, that's right. That's right.
You're right. You're right. You got the floor.
I got
You got
respect
the
for you,
floor.
buddy. Wherever you are.
But no, you got the floor. Hey, you interrupted him tonight. You interrupted him tonight.
All right. We're going to have this meeting.
Let me answer the question. He asked me a question.
You know it's wrong because there's so many different things wrong with these videos. Yeah. You know, when you watch shit like this, and, you know, you have to kind of disseminate it into parts. Because there's just too much wrong with it. Big Karen tries to hit Skater but ends up falling. Maybe they'll have a mirror on this one, because it's got a lot of comments, so I'm betting it's really, really funny. Yuppers.
It's a f***ing kid. Yeah. He's a f***ing kid. What are you going to do? How do you talk over that kid? So are you. Yeah. So keep on fucking antagonizing. We weren't fucking with him. He gave him a talk shit. He keeps on
Not just not wanting him to skate, she's saying this in a skate park.
talking shit. So you want to act like a badass? Come here, motherfucker. Little primitive bitch. What am I going to go to jail for? If you lay your hands on him, I'll... Oh, really? You're going to fucking... What are you doing, you dumbass? Get the fuck out of here. You fuck out of here. You're just trying to charge me.
Ha 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 ha!
Get out of here. I'm fuck. Fuck your glasses, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch. Dude, leave. You just trying to charge me. I mean, shit. I threw your phone over. Fuck out of here.
Oh my God, look at Weeble Karen. Weebles always wobble, but they don't fall down. Well, they do fall down. Weeble and Karen. Oh, man. Make this viral and call her Weeble and Karen or whatever. Weeble Karen.
Really? You're gonna fucking... Get out of here! You fuck out of here! You're just trying to charge me!
Good. Oh, man, that's so awesome. Kids skating at a skate park. A kid saying something dumb. I'm shocked. You'd have to be even dumber, Karen, to fall for... Oh. It's a me, Karen-o. She's trying to threaten a child with physical violence because another child said she or her friend looks funny or fat or something. But getting that emotionally worked up had her blood pumping such that she could only really huff and puff partial phrases. Classic Americana at this point. Out of shape Karen is so unself-aware. She's going to get into an altercation with a child and threaten a minor with bodily harm because she feels entitled to never be made to feel bad, while she is also about as far from being able to do anything remotely resembling physical violence to anyone as a person could be. Seems she got all pissed at a kid when she's yelling about someone acting like a badass while screaming, "Come here, motherfucker," directing it at a minor. The older teen is defending him, saying he's just a kid, what the hell is she gonna do? And if she touches him, she'll be in jail. Woman starts making excuses about the kid antagonizing her. Which, even if it's true, you're a grown woman. Why are you at the skate park to complain about children skating? Then she goes for him, trips over her own goofy fat feet, and humiliates herself. And Mr. Good Samaritan launches her phone into orbit and curb stomps her sunglasses. LOL. Fuzzy, you came here when you were like 2 weeks old, didn't you? You learned language, customs, and culture as you grew up like everybody else who was born and raised here. You're pretty much, well, you are just about as American as any of us. But you know Spanish fluently as well, which you didn't let me in on until just a couple of years ago. I'm going to have to watch this. 12 minutes long? Fuck that shit. Forget it. Man sits next to Boomer. Boomer freaks out. Ooh, bad choices, good stories. Oop, can't show the boobs. This is what she wore to the Oscars. I guess it's a nice dress. American fascism. Why Trump's base is a brainwashed cult and how to break the spell. Well, we know this. God, I can't wait. It's just all over the place. I brought you some emails to read. Oh shit. I gotta come up with a couple of these cute little photoshops myself. They're just too awesome not to do. Cuba developed a preventative vaccine for lung cancer in 2015 that is currently available in Cuba, Colombia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Peru, and Paraguay. And of course, we don't have it. Robert Irwin, like Steve Irwin reincarnated.
Daily vlog. Today, we're going to be talking about anger management issues. Now, this is something that Emily definitely needs to discuss. She's been having trouble for a while, just in kind of controlling those emotions. That's okay. It's all right if you're angry. It's okay. But there's better ways to deal with it than to lash out. Okay? Because I can, yeah, see, just like that. Emily, we gotta work this through, okay? We'll get there. But is there anything you want to tell the people about your experience with these issues? Okay, good points. Very good points. Yeah. So we're going to be working together in these days. In these days.
It would be funny. They did a Mad TV skit. It's one of my favorites, where the guy gets bit by the bird, so he slams that bitch into the ground. Then the owner comes home, sees the bird is dead, and keeps saying his guts are coming out of his beak. Now to call the police. And the guy ends up accidentally killing him with the phone cord. Then the old lady neighbor walks in. He tries to stop her and accidentally kills her by suffocating her to death. Then the mailman comes in. Then the cable guy comes in and he kills them too. Then he calls a jogger over from across the street just so he can get rid of him, because now he likes killing. And then the bird comes back to life because he wasn't dead the whole time, and tells him in his bird voice that he saw the whole thing, so the guy kills the bird for real. I would expect Robert Irwin to pull that shit. SNL should probably take a page from Mad TV and do a similar skit. They have this clip. They have the opening. They can do it. Make a clip where he's trying to make his dad proud. And this bird is bugging the shit out of him, so he just breaks its neck or something. I don't know. I love animals, but it would be a funny skit. Once again, inciting a mob to protect himself. Me, remembering how that worked out the first time. what is this? 50% of the full ship is free to explore. Actor Brendan Schwab, podcast co-host, deadlifts and kicks wife's car.
He's in front of my car. He's touching my car now. He's picking up my car. He's picking up my car. As you can see, he's picking up my car. He doesn't let me go. He hit it. He doesn't let me go. He doesn't let me the fuck go. He doesn't let me go. He's attacking me. He's attacking me. He's attacking me. He just did this. He's in front of my car. He's
Christ,
touching my car
just
now. He's
run him
picking
the
up my
fuck
car.
over.
He's picking up my car. As you can see, he's picking up my car. He doesn't let me go.
Looking ahead to Wednesday morning. Yep. She might be too old for him. Damn. Entrance exam for an art school in China. I ain't gonna say anything. Steady trying to find the motive why I do what I do. Okay. This employee at Walmart reducing pricing on pies is pretty genius. Huh. Interesting. NHL goalie reveals why he's refusing to wear team's LGBTQ themed jersey. The Bible, blah, blah, blah. I wonder if the jersey he did end up wearing was made of mixed fabrics. Yup. Remember when the drag queens, teachers' unions, undocumented immigrants and trans people outsourced your job to Asia, jacked up your insurance premiums, cut taxes for rich people, killed the labor movement to keep your wages low, shielded Wall Street crooks, deregulated polluters, and cut education funding? Me neither. The people holding Trump legally responsible are now racist and reverse Soros horseface witch hunters or something. You actually read his tweets? When you feel the walls closing in. Aww. Keanu Reeves. God. You would think he would have peaked in the mid-90s, but today he's like more popular than ever. 80 million Americans vow to withdraw all cash deposits on Tuesday to protest the arrest of Donald J. Trump. Will liquidate all IRAs and 401ks, incurring all the tax penalties, including 10% of your retirement money to the IRS to own the libs. Oh, God. Do you think they're even gonna bother trying to do that shit? I don't know. Oh, well. I will come back. I have to start up, what is it? Obscure to the Aftermath. I got it all set. I got the speed pretty much figured out. I just have to start streaming it. It's a pretty decent game, and I will come back soon to start it up. In the meantime, have fun.